I take on the Luke Skywalker of flight, Cam Carter. But I'm Thomas Extreme. I am the NAWA Light Heavyweight Champion. You think you're going to take my title? Oh, we'll see when we're in the ring together, Cam.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that match is coming up later tonight. Thomas Extreme's open challenge was accepted by Cam Carter. But as you can see, we're taking you right into the ring. Reverend Slim and Perry James handpicked Stuart Snodgrass to be the partner of Sweet Dreams in this match. And here's the stipulation. If Cool Breeze's team wins, Perry James will no longer be able to manage Golden Gladiator number 2 or Boris Baronov ever again here in NAWA.
You know, I tell you, they may think that they've hamstrung Sweet Dreams here, Michael, but we've seen Stuart Snodgrass really in some fantastic competition here recently. He took Amp Dominic to the limit. He's been in there with Hunter Thompson. I think they might have actually created a bit of a dynamic for themselves here.
Yeah, he's even taken Deion Johnson to the limit here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. And again, folks, if you're watching NAWA Championship Wrestling for the first time, what should they do, Redbeard?
They need to go into the archives and check out these matches. We're building a catalog of great content here on the NAWA. I'm getting distracted here, folks, as those dastardly villains in the form of Golden Gladiator and Boris Baronov, they're going after the underwear of Stuart Snodgrass, trying to get him into a pickle, but now Stuart's fighting his way out of there.
Don't go for the underwear. It's like cutting off Samson's hair. If you get rid of the underwear, he doesn't have the strength, but if you go for it, he gets angry about it.
My goodness, it goes for a clothesline, but misses the Stuart. Oh, but wow, catches him right in the jaw.
And as he goes for the cover, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're tuned in every week to know when NAWA Championship Wrestling is new and live, people.
Oh, but man, Stuart Snodgrass now giving the business to Golden Gladiator number 2, and he has to powder out there trying to get somewhat of a breather from the action here, as Stuart Snodgrass has just been laying into him. And Michael, he covered for me there a moment ago, totally got distracted in covering this action here. But do go ahead there, folks, if you've not already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, look back in the archives, enjoy what we've got for you here on the NAWA YouTube channel. And now Stuart slingshots Golden Gladiator number 2 back into the ring.
Going for a huge suplex here.
Drops him in there.
And again, people look at Stuart and they underestimate this guy, but he is the smartest man in professional wrestling, and he's a heck of a talent in the ring.
Surely is.
You can't look past him like Golden Gladiator number 2 did right there. He just raked him in the eyes as well.
Tags in Boris Baronov, the Russian sympathizer.
He is the NAWA United States champion.
Double back elbow there by those two men. Now you want to talk about somebody with a mean streak, Boris Baronov is it.
And that's something that's developed over the last few months here, ever since Perry James has taken Boris under his wing.
He's learned a lot from Perry James. Unfortunately, it's been exactly what we've talked about here. Mean, violence, and just plain brutality and bitterness towards his opponents.
Shoots him into the corner, and Boris just delivers a huge clothesline.
Takes him out there again. Going for a pinfall. Only a 2 count, though. Sweet Dreams looking up for his partner there, just in case that pinfall might have gotten close to a 3.
You know, we say they think they might have hamstringed Sweet Dreams and Cool Breeze, but they very well could have, because this is the first time Stuart and Sweet Dreams have ever been a tag team. Sweet Dreams is used to being in the ring with Deion Johnson, his longtime partner. So the experience of tag team goes to Golden Gladiator and Boris. You know, they've tag teamed a number of times over the last few months.
I don't know that Stuart has ever been in a tag team match in his career, so we'll have to see how he takes to this dynamic.
He's not taking to it too well right now, as Golden Gladiator just beats the tar out of him.
Not at all. Golden Gladiator and Boris Baronov has succeeded at cutting off the ring there. They have got him isolated in their side of the ring here, keeping the fresh man involved. And there you see Perry James just plain old celebrating.
Yeah, I'm so glad that Golden Gladiator number 2 wears that mask, because, you know, if Moses would have saw his face, that would have been an 11th commandment.
Oh, my goodness. Oh man. That Golden Gladiator just crotches himself in that middle rope.
Oh, boy, Sweet Dreams is in the ring for the first time, and he's going to lay into these guys.
Sweet Dreams is a big man. You got to give him credit there. He is coming in like a house of fire, just waylaying Golden Gladiator number 2 in the corner.
And as you notice, you don't see the trademark dreadlocks of Sweet Dreams anymore.
He may have cut the hair, but he's still got that same old strength that he had previously.
I still wonder what their plan is to get Deion Johnson back here in NAWA Championship Wrestling.
We'll have to find out, and that's another reason why you need to join us each and every Saturday when we add a new episode to the NAWA TV collection here on YouTube.
I mean, if they had the $10,000, he'd be back already, wouldn't he?
I would think
they don't
so.
have the money. Let's just say that that's the truth.
I think you're right, Michael, but here we go back to the action. Stuart trying to get a pinfall.
He's arguing with the ref over the calculations of how his arm should have hit the mat, it looks like.
If anybody knows exactly what kind of speed a referee is supposed to bring his arm down, it would be Stuart Snodgrass. And there you see that perfectly calculated angle at which he took under the chin of Golden Gladiator so as to knock this man out. That is the kind of intellect we're talking about here in Stuart Snodgrass.
And again, folks, a lot is on the line here for Perry James in this match. If he loses this match,
no. Referee didn't see apparently the low blow there, kick between the legs.
If he loses this match, his empire, his gang is going to start to crumble. I mean, last week, you just saw it. If you watched last week, they just lost the NAWA heavyweight championships to the wild man James Brody. The last thing he needs is to lose his 2 clients and only be down to Hunter Thompson.
This would take a significant chunk out of the stable that Perry James has built for himself.
But we could see the empire of the James gang crumbling right before our very own eyes here tonight. It's already got cracks in it.
It's seemingly been predicated on ownership of NAWA Championship Gold has the stable of Perry James, and now, as Michael has said, they're without the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. Could they now be looking at possibly being a stable no more as this matchup continues? Oh, but man, just as we think some momentum is going the way of Stuart Snodgrass, Boris Baronov takes him out there, slamming him to the mat. Here we go, classic tag team antics here, keeping the fresh man involved. There's an elbow drop there by Golden Gladiator number 2. Cool Breeze out there trying to strategize with Sweet Dreams as this matchup goes on.
You talk about Cool Breeze. You know, he's always been talking about change over the last several weeks here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Maybe this is the change that's going to start. If they can win this match, that'll be the change that NAWA needs, breaking up the James gang.
It's got to start somewhere. What better time than now? Oh, there's a total miss on that front kick by Golden Gladiator number 2 as Stuart now tags in the fresh man, gets Sweet Dreams into the match there, and it's going to take out Boris Baronov, and now Golden Gladiator number 2. There's another one for Baronov.
Coming in like a house of fire, Sweet Dreams is taking over this matchup here. Oh, we're going to see a double
meeting of the minds there.
He's calling for Stuart to get in the ring to come help him out. Again, these two are inexperienced as a team, but working like a well-oiled machine here right now. Oh, Golden Gladiator throws Dreamz onto the mat.
Oh, but Dreamz isn't done with him, though. Now we've got Stuart and Boris Baronov isolated inside the ring. Sweet Dreamz and Golden Gladiator number 2 battling outside. Boris giving the business to Stuart here. I believe these two are the legal men at this point in time, Michael.
I would think so, yes.
Snapmare out of the corner. And putting a knee into the lower back of Stuart Snodgrass is Boris Baronov. Here's a pinfall.
That's it. Stuart's done. Oh, only a 2 count. Stuart's, you know, we can't overlook he's got a lot of fight in him as we've seen before. Cool Breeze cheering him on, trying to get Stuart back into this match.
Elbow to that chrome dome of Boris Baronov.
Chrome Dome Jr.
That's 2 of them here at ringside. Him and that corn dog with eyebrows, Perry James there. Now what's Stuart going for here? Going for a side suplex possibly? Nope, that's an inverted atomic drop. He's made that some of his signature maneuvers there. And there's the front, there's the other atomic drop.
And the Kremlin is crumbling here for Boris Baronov.
Wow, wow.
Drives the jaw right into his knee with tons of momentum there. 1, 2, 3. Ref, he counted to 3. Oh, my Lord.
Wow, what a turn of events here.
A huge turn of events. Now Perry James has only got Hunter Thompson on his side.
Look at Stuart. He is just celebrating there as this is just a crazy turn of events.
And the Perry James gang has crumbled right here over the last couple of weeks here. No longer do they have the NAWA heavyweight title, and no longer does Perry James have Golden Gladiator number 2, and Boris Baronov in his back pocket to do his dirty work.
I don't think Boris Baronov realizes what just happened.
Neither does Stuart. He can't believe he won, it looks like.
But I think what is Golden Gladiator number 2 doing here now, trying to accost the referee?
This is it. This is the end for the Perry James gang. No more James gang.
That is it, Michael. In a flash of an eye there, the James gang is done. They
Wow.
are no longer going to be a part of NAWA competition.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm actually excited about that. I mean, we're going to get to see some fair competition now.
That's right. And as you can see, Cool Breeze there with Sweet Dreams and Stuart Snodgrass, they're starting to realize what's going on here as well. As the crowd here in attendance.
Perry, give him that title. You're not his manager anymore. Give him that belt. This is it. This is the last time we will ever see these 3 men together.
The crowd here in attendance is giving the business to these 3, letting them know just what they think.
Would you like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NAWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown? Then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, or any group wishing to raise money can bring in the stars of NAWA Championship Wrestling for a night of action. Raise money for your event and receive a portion of the proceeds. Contact us via email today.
Okay, Dion Johnson, the egomaniac that you are, you've swindled your way back in the NAWA competition. Therefore, on August the 4th, I had to go to just about the depths of hell to find you the right opponent in an elimination cage match, Thunderdome style. More details when I get ready to tell you.
Oh, wow. Huge news. Dion Johnson will be coming back August the 4th in Morganton, North Carolina. Make sure you're there. Bring Dion back. Hashtag bring Dion back. Must have worked, or they paid the $10,000, or something has gotten Dion Johnson back in the NAWA Championship Wrestling, Redbeard.
But what a way to return there. That Thunderdome elimination cage match. My goodness, Michael.
What is he talking about? He says he's going to tell us more about it next week, but man, my mind is just running wild with ideas of what that could be.
I'm just glad to see Dion Johnson returning to NAWA. He's been sorely missed here.
And we got a couple of young up-and-comers in the ring. Marvelous Mason Matthews and Lucky Ali. But I think they've drawn the ire of 2 guys you don't want to be in the ring with, and that's our NAWA Tag Team Champions, Chris Thunder Anderson and the Black Angel.
I tell you, in terms of merchandising and in terms of ring wear, I don't think there's ever been more of an appropriate slogan than evil, mean, and nasty. As you see Chris Thunder Anderson there on his way to the ring, showing off just what kind of spirit he has in that black heart of his.
And again, James McCone, absent.
Nowhere to be found.
I've tried to talk to these guys and find out what's going on with James McCone, and from the vibe I get from very little words that they say to me, that we may never see the return of James McCone here again. Big Business Army is probably done. And they've been doing fairly well without James McCone. So, I mean, you can't argue with the results. They're still the NAWA Tag Team Champions.
Doesn't seem to have affected them too badly. Of course, we can't say the same for the James gang, as they are now totally gone.
What James gang? That's over with.
That's right.
That's through. Never say that name again.
I tell you, that's an amazing turn of events here.
Again, here's 2 good-looking kids who might upset these guys. You never know. You know, Marvelous Mason Matthews was in a match with Justin Weiss against these 2 not long ago on NAWA Championship Wrestling, and they had the upper hand for just a minute until these guys got angry right here. They certainly are mean and nasty and evil.
We'll have to see if this new oh man. Oh, wow.
2 big, badass men that you do not want to mess with.
And they are not wasting any time. My goodness, just laying these 2 young competitors, showing them what for here almost immediately.
Oh, nice reversal from the youngsters. It gives them both a hip toss.
Wow. Well, we might have a couple of upstarts here, but they are definitely giving the business to Anderson and
both are impressive in size and physique. You know, that they might actually stand a chance here this week.
Well, Black Angel and Anderson here suddenly are in a bad way.
And I spoke too soon.
Oh, you think somebody's got a good thing going, and then suddenly 2 of the evil, mean, and nasty you-know-whats here in NAWA suddenly turned the tide, and they are now taking apart these two young men.
Yeah, these guys are veterans. Oh, here he goes. He's going to work that arm again.
Oh.
Just like he did to Justin Weiss a few weeks back.
My goodness.
Bending that elbow and stomping right on, and you can see Mason Matthews is writhing in pain.
Now Black Angel up to that middle rope. Going to do even more damage to that arm from the looks of this. Oh, my goodness. Diving headbutt comes crashing down on that shoulder and elbow. Now Anderson just going to continue to take apart that joint, just in classic Anderson style. And there's the submission.
He's tapping. It's over.
He is done for. It may be marvelous, but he could not take that pain there.
Nathan Matthews, once he gets that elbow stomped on, Anderson is just vicious. He attacks it just like a pit bull.
Ali there getting back in to try and help his partner, but man, live. He eats that boot from Anderson as well. And these two men have retained the NAWA Tag Team Championship in what was a fairly short match, Michael.
I'm getting word that Perry James is now in the back after losing that tag team match earlier in the show, and he's no longer standing by with Golden Gladiator and Boris. He's by himself. Let's hear what Perry James has to say.
So, in a crazy, crazy idea, thanks to Cool Breeze. Okay, I lost Golden Gladiator. I lost Boris. But what it is really is they lost my services. But that's okay. You know why? Because I was prepared already. You know why? Because he's coming. That's right. He's coming. Derek Driver is coming to North American Wrestling Alliance. And I hope everybody in the NAWA is ready. Because Derek Driver is coming to cause a lot of trouble.
Oh, my word, Redbeard. Derek Driver is coming to the NAWA, and he's going to be under the management of Perry James.
That is a crazy thing to think of there. If you've never seen Derek Driver, he is a brash young man who will definitely be a welcome addition here to NAWA. But man, live, I sure would like to have seen him under someone's tutelage other than Perry James.
The rebuilding of the James gang has just started.
We thought we had removed that term from the vernacular of NAWA, and yet here we see James gang.
I just told you not to ever say it again, and by God, we're saying it already.
We are, but here we go. This is the main event of the evening, folks. This is a main event that could have been on any show anywhere in the world, seemingly. There you see the PWI International Ultra J Championship held by Cam Carter, this new entrant into the NAWA roster. Folks, if you've never seen this man before, you're in for a treat, as he will be challenging Thomas Extreme for the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship.
And that PWI Ultra J Championship's been held by a lot of huge names in professional wrestling. Just recently, Andrew Everett, who Cam Carter beat. But he's got a huge task in front of him tonight. Thomas Extreme is no pushover. He's been the NAWA Light Heavyweight Champion for a few months now, and he doesn't look like he plans on losing it anytime soon. As you can see that look on his face when he came out. And there it is, folks. That's what this matchup is all about. The NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship.
We talked a moment ago about the PWI Ultra J Championship. Folks, if you've never heard of that title, just to give you a sense of where that belt comes from and who has held it in the past, several of the most recent men who have held it now are employed by either WWE or Impact Wrestling. That should tell you something right there. But it should also tell you something that Thomas Extreme is hoisting that NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship high above his head there in competition against this man, Cam Carter.
And you got to think, if Thomas can pin Cam Carter here tonight, maybe he should be getting a shot at that PWI Ultra J Championship here on NAWA Championship Wrestling in the future.
Completely agree. Folks, this is going to be a fast-paced matchup. You're going to see some stuff that you've probably never seen before between these two men.
You can see the word Skywalker written across the back of the tights of Cam Carter. He's going to show you what that means here probably in this match if you don't know. I think Thomas is going to take the strategy of trying to ground the Skywalker, Cam Carter here. That's what I would do if I was Thomas.
That'd be the smart maneuver there.
Thomas can match him speed for speed, but I don't know about high flying ability. Cam Carter is one of the top in the entire country in high flying.
Well, Carter has drawn comparisons to a certain other high flying personality who also now is a member of the WWE roster. But we'll see what kind of action he has in store for Thomas Extreme here as he's wrenching that left arm, taking apart that shoulder.
Just digging his elbow right into the back to get that arm, going for the pin.
There's a pin combination there.
unique maneuver. I've never seen that before, folks.
Like what we were saying here in the opening of the contest, this is going to be a really crazy match here, folks. Hold on, get that popcorn bucket, and enjoy this one with us as we take part in the main event here on this episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Thomas looked a little surprised that Cam was getting the best of him early on in this match.
He's not. I don't believe he's seen something quite like Cam Carter before here, Michael. Oh my goodness!
Again, that new attitude, that frustration that Thomas doesn't get the respect that he deserves, showing right there, kicking him right in the gut, going into the side headlock.
Okay. Cam Carter there reciprocating with one, holding on, clenching down that jaw.
Oh, handstand right into a head scissors, takes him right over. Kip up, drop kick. Whoa, impressive maneuvers there by Cam Carter.
What a drop kick.
Definition of skywalking right there, brother.
Put that drop kick right onto the chin on the button of Thomas Extreme. Thomas is on Dream Street right now.
If he doesn't have an answer for this kind of maneuvers from Cam Carter, we're going to see a new champion here tonight. Flying knee right into the jaw. We are definitely probably going to see a new champion here tonight if Thomas can't come up with an answer to that.
Only a 2 count there by the referee. Stomping away is Cam Carter into Thomas Extreme's chest there. What's he got in store for him here now? Building momentum with the crowd. Flips over into a senton type maneuver there.
You know, Cam Carter, you see him here in action. You think he's been around for a long time. He's only been around for about 3 years, coming out of the Firestar Pro Wrestling Academy, being trained by LeBron Kazone over in Greensboro, North Carolina. He's fastly rising in the independent wrestling scene here.
There are several dojos operating in North Carolina these days that are turning out some tremendous talent. Firestar Pro Wrestling is one of them. Of course, you have the High Spots training program. It's also developing great talent, of course, over in AML territories over on the eastern side of North Carolina. They're turning out a lot of great talent. It's just an amazing thing to see how many young men and women are turning to professional wrestling as an opportunity to really make a name for themselves and to earn a living.
Thomas is smartly taking Cam down to the mat and grounded him really quickly. That's the way he's going to win this match, is to keep Cam from flying around on him.
There we have this new attitude on display by Thomas Extreme as he is just getting in here and grinding away at Cam Carter.
Just choking him. Now Thomas is going up to the top rope.
First bit of high flying we've seen from Thomas Extreme.
Oh, and a blockbuster off the top rope. That's it, folks.
Only a 2 count, though. Cam Carter still got plenty in the tank here.
Thomas showing that Cam Carter's not the only skywalker in this match.
That's right.
After years of being overlooked and not respected, Thomas is finally getting the eyes on him and the championships around his waist, and he's here to prove to Cam Carter that he's not a pushover tonight.
We have these men in competition here, like Thomas Extreme, who might not look like, some sort of tremendous athlete, but there are years of experience in that body of his. He is a tremendous high flyer. He is a very brutal and violent individual. He's shown himself to be as well here. And Michael, I have to say, Cam Carter may not be fully aware of what he signed up for when he put his name on that contract to take this match.
Yeah, Cam probably doesn't know a lot about Thomas, and vice versa. Thomas doesn't know much about Cam, but Thomas grounding Cam, and that's the name of the game for Thomas Extreme here tonight.
Nice counter there by Cam Carter. Oh, wow. Another drop kick there.
Right back off his feet. The more that Cam Carter's off his feet, the better it is for Thomas Extreme.
Such quick action here. And great camera work there once again. Getting right in up close to the action. Showing you exactly what these two men are going for and struggling over the NAWA championship, the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to come out to one of our live events. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see this kind of great action every week and come out in person and see it live. Again, Thomas wearing down Cam with that headlock, putting all the pressure on his neck so he can keep him off his feet. Thomas is playing this match very smartly, Redbeard.
Definitely some strategy in play here as he is putting all of his weight across the back of Cam Carter, trying to wear the man down. But Cam showing that he's got a lot of energy left in that fuel tank of his. Throwing some elbows into the breadbasket there, charging off the ropes. Oh, what's he got here now?
Oh, reverses right into a nice back body drop, and both men now are down on the mat.
This has been a tremendous contest so far. Really highlighting the skill sets of both of these men. I tell you, whenever I heard that Cam Carter was coming to NAWA, I really was looking forward to it. And this has not been a disappointment so far here, Michael, and showing off just what kind of fight these two are willing to put forward for that belt of theirs.
Great match of cat and mouse. Both guys trying to figure out who and how to take advantage of this. Thomas keeping it on the.
Oh, wow.
Back kick right into the jaw. That could be it right there, folks.
Thomas is on Dream Street. There's a
flying neck breaker.
Look at that. Wow. Only a 2 count, though. Carter getting a little frustrated here now, not able to get that not able to get that pinfall.
What's he going to have to do to put Thomas away? All he's got to do is ask Chase Brown. It's a lot tougher than it looks.
That's true. These two are so evenly matched, Michael. It's just a great thing to see this kind of competition in the NAWA ring. Now with Thomas Extreme going for here. Was he going for that same sort of submission that we've seen him apply in the past? Nope. Slams him down there in the mat. Now, oh, wow.
Swinging neck suplex there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Cam's still alive in this match, folks. Thomas is getting frustrated here.
Thomas is starting to show exactly what that new attitude might be costing him as he's starting to lose his cool here a little bit, looks like.
What's he going to do? He's putting it to the, Cam reverses it.
Whatever he had in mind is not going to work for him.
Slingshots him right onto the turnbuckle. And
wow,
Thomas is in la-la land.
He might have hit the steel of that turnbuckle there, Michael. Oh, wow, front kick.
Axe kick right to the face.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
That's it.
Only a 2 count, though. Wow.
We were that close to a new NAWA light heavyweight champion right there.
We were going to be calling Cam Carter Cam 2 belts here in a moment. Great action here this evening on NAWA Championship Wrestling here on YouTube.
Again, this is just a battle of will. Who's gonna crack first? Cam's gonna go up to the top rope and show off his high flying ability. This is not what Thomas Extreme wants. Thomas smartly rolling away to the other side of the ring.
Just trying to buy himself some time here, get a little bit of a breather in there possibly. Shoots Cam Carter off, but Cam gets him with a side kick there. Now Thomas is in a bad way. He's right there where Cam Carter's going to aim for him. Oh, goes for a 450
off the second rope. Man, that's impressive.
Wow.
But he missed. Not impressive enough if you miss.
No, referee in there. Only a 2 count, though.
If you're doing that off the second rope, you're losing distance off the top rope. That was impressive. But if you would have hit it, it could have ended the match. But luckily, Thomas got out of the way of that one for him.
They don't call it the high risk area for nothing there.
Oh, reverses that into a back body drop.
Now Tom's trying to get some kind of relief from the referee. What in the world is he going for there? Cam Carter trying to rebuild himself in the other corner across the way there. Thomas is trying to get any kind of advantage he can, seemingly. Pulling the referee into the way
this
here.
Is uncharacteristic.
What is this?
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Thomas. Kick to the groin behind the ref's back. Come on, man.
What has happened here? Ref's back was turned. No.
This is not like Thomas Extreme to do something that way.
What has happened here?
Anything to win, I guess.
That is the new motto of Thomas Extreme.
He could feel the grasp on his light heavyweight championship slipping away, and he went below the belt behind the referee's back and kicked Cam Carter right in the groin just to win.
Such a crazy change in momentum to the career path of Thomas Extreme here, as he was one of the up-and-ups in our roster, and now he is one of the more, we'll say, dastardly people out there. As we've said, Michael, he's now seemingly willing to do anything to win.
I can't believe that, folks.
Do you want to experience the excitement and see the stars of NAWA Championship Wrestling live and in person? Then come out to our next live shows.
next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling, we're going to have Chase Brown in action, taking on a young and up-and-comer in Leo Pride. Also, Sweet Dreamz will be in action as well. And we are also going to see the first of 2 matches between the Phoenix Brothers and the NAWA Tag Team Champions, Chris Thunder Anderson and Black Angel, as Ash Phoenix is going to take on Thunder. And if Ash wins, Brock will get to wrestle Black Angel. And then, only then, if Brock wins, will they get a shot at the NAWA Tag Team titles again. We'll see you right here next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling.